Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So glad you are here with us working on your handgunning skills. We are at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale. Thank you again to them for letting us use their bay. Come down and shoot some days, guys. You'll find me down here shooting pretty regular. So come on down and shoot and say hi. Would you? If you see me out here, come say hi. Don't like be like, oh, John's busy. No, I come say hi. Anyhow, today you may not have a range where you've got 40 yards, but we're gonna work today at a little shorter and much more approachable distance with a timer that can simulate that longer distance. Palm pepper spray is next generation OC spray. It's hot at 1.4% major capsaicinoids, and its modular design means you can customize it exactly to you. 3 different setups, lots of different color combinations. You can make it exactly as you like. And the flip top safety prevents accidental discharges. It's 10 to 12 foot range and 25 half-second blasts. Make sure that you can keep that long range eye poke at long range. I trust Palm OC and I recommend it for everyone for self-defense. So of course, last year, Eli Dickens, shot a guy who was killing people, and he shot him at 40 yards was his first hits. So he hit him multiple times at 40, ingressed on the guy. Now, come to find out, he's done a couple of interviews since then that he used a braced position and used a trash can. Good for him. Absolutely super smart. I think that was an excellent idea. But we're going to work here from this idea of I don't have 40 yards, right? So this bay here that we're in is a 20-yard bay, and I'm going to be standing at the 10-yard line. But what I'm going to do in order to do that is remember that physics isn't just a suggestion, it's the law. Math works all the time. And when we talk about target size versus distance, that scales linearly. So if I am standing at 10 yards and I shoot at a 2-inch circle, then I have the same shooting problem as if I was shooting at an 8-inch target or a center of mass target at 40 yards. So a lot of ranges don't have 40 yards. So you go, man, I can't practice at Eli Dickens. I can't do that. Sure you can. The way that you do that is you shoot a smaller target at a closer distance. And if you can hit that smaller target at the closer distance, it's the exact same shooting problem as the farther target at bigger target, right? Now, if you want to hit the guy in the head 40, at 40 yards, that's a pretty small target. That's a 4-inch circle or so. And if you sort of shorten that into 10 yards, you got to hit a 1-inch circle. It's very little. But it can be done. You just got to be really good. But we're going to work on that kind of idea of the 8-inch circle, high center chest hits, because fibs factor works, right? You whack him with the first one, that will get him changing his behavior, give you an opportunity to get ahead of him and hit him again. So what we're going to do here at the 10-yard line is I'm going to go from a low ready. Now, why am I going to go from a low ready? I think in most of these cases, these kind of active killer cases, when somebody is going to be that far away. So somebody who's 40 yards away from you is probably not an imminent deadly threat to you. However, this guy in this case, of course, was a deadly threat to everyone else around, right? And so was Eli justified to shoot him? Of course he was. 100%. The defensive third party is 100% justified use of deadly force. And he was a long way away, and so he had to hit that hit and had to get it. So I'm going to start, though, from that idea of, okay, wait a minute, I hear the shots, I put a gun in my hand, now I got to go find the problem because I don't want the gun in my holster before I do that. So let's get some shots here, get some low ready positions, and see how long it takes us to get a hit on a 2-inch circle at 10 yards. All right, I've got 3 shots left in this magazine. All right, here we go. We're going to go from a low ready position. So I'm going to be off the target and away from it. So I'm going to be aiming kind of at the bottom of my piece of paper and over to the right of it. And I'm going to be shooting at the number 6. And let's see how long it takes us to get the hit that we need. Oh, I was high. So that one isn't any good at all. So .84, but I don't care because it was high. Let's try this again. So what I did there is I didn't take the amount of time that I needed to settle my sights. I saw it and then I healed it while I pressed the trigger. Let's do a little better. There it was. That's right on the edge of the circle, but it's a hit. It's definitely a grease ring hit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on that one. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get an even better hit here and really let it settle and do so quickly. There's what I needed right there. That was exactly what I wanted. Now, I haven't looked at the time yet, okay? So hang on a second. Let me reload this guy and do so in a manner that preserves range safety for everyone, I have not looked at my timer yet. I'm going to guess that one was actually faster than 123. I'm going to guess about 113 would be my guess, because I saw it, and as it went, it flew. It was a .92 actually. So that one was even faster. This is proof that it's not about going slower. It's about being more careful. Don't go slower, be more careful. And then if you saw the hit, I'm not going to pull the camera all the way down here, but you can see. So my first one that was loose, right? The first one that was loose was up here. Second one just barely grease ringed here. Third one, dead center hit. So once you're careful, man, you can really get it. Let's try one more and just see kind of, I'm going to go for the number 7. And you know, let's see what that would look like from the perspective of the draw. So let's talk about that from that low ready idea. Now we know we can do it. We can do it in sub-second if we need to. That's pretty good. Let's see what the draw adds to the amount of time it takes me to get this out, shall we? All right. Draw and hit on a 2-inch circle at 10 yards. Yeehaw. This is no joke. All right. I'm an accurate, consistent, efficient, and disciplined shooter. I'm shooting a target at 40 yards at a A-zone hit. I've got this all day long. I have to grip the gun. I have to get correct sights. Stay there while I finish my trigger press. There it was. I had to correct it a little bit. So it's a slow hit, right? So it's a slow hit. I'm going to guess it was somewhere 1.8 is what I'm going to guess. I'm just guessing here. 1.94, pretty close. But again, so let's take you down and see. So again, there was the 6, there was the 7. So 1.94, had to get that out, see it, and settle it, right? So am I okay with an A-zone hit, the equivalent of a 40-yard target in, you know, what is it, 1.94? Yeah, I'm certainly okay with that. That's kind of my wheelhouse and my strength, settling and hitting those farther targets. Now, is that something to work on a ton? No, not until you're really good with a lot of other stuff, okay? When you're really good at this 7-yard, you know, zone, that 5 to 7 yard problem, then you start working on this longer stuff. But is it worth working on? Heck yes, it's worth working on. And so, you know, hey, let's see some other folks do some of this kind of fun stuff, shall we? I love calling out great shooters and things like, how come I haven't seen Neil do something like this? So Neil is a speed first shooter. Neil Widener, here you go. I want to see 2-inch circle 10 yards, and I want to see your draw to first hit time on that bad boy. And who else do I want to see shoot this? You know who I want to see do this and do a really, really killer job of it? I want to see Brent Hickman shoot this one. Brent is one of our instructor, you know, soon-to-be instructor graduates from the ASP instructor certification. Heck of a fine shooter, great holster maker too. And I want to see Brent shoot this one and see how we do. You shoot it too. Let me see how you're doing. And the way you can show it to us, post it in the ASP Dry Fire Challenge on Facebook if you're on Facebook, or you can talk about it in the forums on the ASP Unlimited app, and we would love to see you there. If you're in the ASP Unlimited app, you will see me in there all the time in the comments under my name too. So if you're in the ASP Unlimited app, I don't comment as Active Self-Protection, I comment as John Correa. So that's how you know it's me in there, right? In the app. I just can't, guys, on the big channel for sure, on ASP Extra on YouTube, man, it's so big and there's so much going on there, it's hard for me to comment all the time. It's hard for me to keep up in there. But on ASP Unlimited, man, that's my pleasure and my goal to interact with everybody who's in there. So come and join us there. Go do some shooting. Let me know how you do.